My name is Xina. My name is Xina Allen indeed. And what a joy. What a joy. This is a wonderful question because many of the beings that listen to our teachings are indeed polarized towards service to others. And sometimes people lose their North Star. They go into the, let's say, spiritual realms. They go into the spiritual, let's say, note or mode, the spiritual vibe, and they forget to look after themselves. And they think that being of service to others means putting themselves aside, setting themselves aside, and taking care of everybody and their brother before taking care of themselves. Many times, that is what religions of the world teach, that if you put yourself first, you are an egotistic or egocentric human being, selfish, and that is going to land you in hell. So whether you subscribe to these religions or not, these religions and these tendencies and these beliefs are pervasive. So society, even if you are not in that religion, society serves as the messenger of these beliefs, and one way or another, they get to you. You grow up thinking that if you take care of yourself, you are a bad person. And then you form your entire belief system around that. And then you feel that pleasing others is the way that they're going to like you. That is the way that you're going to fit in. And this starts from very, very little. The kindergarten backyard is a war ridden zone at times where beings are trying to fit in and they do things from when they're little that they don't want to do in order to please others and be accepted. So, why is this detrimental? Because you are not honoring the self. So, it is not a matter of not being of service to others. It is a matter of in what order you are taking care of things. Let us explain. When you understand that you are the creator, you understand that everything begins with you. Not only the good things, so to speak, but also the not so good things, so to speak. Everything out there is you. When you take ownership of that, then you take charge of your creations. You take ownership for what you are experiencing. You take ownership of everything you are feeling and you are doing. So you go from being a victim to being an empowered creator, again, of the so-called good and the so-called bad. So when we say take care of yourself first, we're not saying, well, if things get difficult, trample your neighborhood and make sure you're okay. That's not what we are saying. What we are saying is if you're in an airplane, put your mask on first so that you can then help others. You see the difference here. So, unless you put your mask on, you can't be of service to others because you're going to lose oxygen and you're going to go loopy and you're going to go unconscious. So you're not going to be of service to others. So you see here, it's not about not being of service. Is you sorting yourself out before you are of service to others. That's it. So when you are interacting with your experiences, with your creations, with the people around you, and something happens, again, the default is that one's a jerk. You are this. I need to contort myself into this form so that you accept me. So at the end of the day, I really hate you, but I want to fit in and I want to be your friend. Rather than that, you say, oh, okay, hold on. What am I creating here and why? Let me sort myself out. Let me understand myself. Let me understand why I have created this, what my role is in this creation, and then let me help you. That is it. That is it. And guess what? The let me help you is not always how you think help looks. Sometimes help looks like saying no. Guess what? No, no more of that. And that is what is being of service to others. You think that being of service to others means always saying yes, 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 and enable the taker to keep taking from you. That's not it. Being of service to others very often means no, no, you're not going to take advantage of me. Thank you for the lesson and no more. But very often, service to others is what you think it is. It's volunteering at a shelter or adopting a puppy dog or a kitty cat that needs love or going Christmas caroling in the cold weather. All these different ways that you can be of service, that you think of as service. Yes, they are amazing. But if what you are doing is pleasing others to fit in, that is not service to others. That is not helping anyone. It is allowing them to continue to be unloving and to continue taking from you, which is what we discuss in the rules of engagement. And that is not love. So we say to you, dear loves, it is in self-inquiry that you are going to find all the answers. When you have put your mask on, when you are centered, when you understand yourself, you can be more aware of why it is that you are doing what you are doing. And from that center of awareness, you are more effective in your service to others. My name is Xina Allen. We would love to continue answering your questions, but there are constraints, at least in this reality. We love you so much. We appreciate the opportunity to commune with you in this manner on this divine and sacred day. And we show our gratitude to you for the support that you give us in our work of emancipating the human mind. We will speak again on another time.
Thanks so much for watching this episode of Xina Allen Answers. For information about the Spirit-led community, click on the link to our website below. To help us grow our audience, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And click on the bell below to be notified when we add new videos.